When Pakistan envoy to the United Nations announced that Islamabad and Beijing had jointly asked to have the Balochistan Liberation Army and its Majeed Brigade being branded as terrorist under the UN's 1267 sanction regime, it didn't really come as a surprise. What did come as a surprise was Washington quietly placing a technical hold on the proposal, a procedural pause that, in the high-stake world of UN listings, often signals a bigger calculation. For Pakistan and China, the move would have been a big diplomatic win, helping Pakistan push its claim that the BLA is backed by foreign forces, while also softening Western criticism of its crackdown. For the United States, Britain and France, who all backed the hold, the calculus was different. The 1267 regime is meant for groups tied to Al-Qaeda or Islamic State, and there was insufficient evidence to make that link. But there's also an emerging economic dimension. Balochistan, Pakistan's largest and poorest province, sits on vast untapped deposits of copper, gold, and rare earth minerals that are critical for electric cars, batteries, and weapon systems. China already operates the Gwadar port and has invested billions under its Belt and Road initiative. US companies have been scouting projects too and recently signed a $500 million investment deal with Pakistan for minerals. Unlike Beijing's model, any US-backed ventures would need local partners and labor from Baloch communities. If the US brands the main insurgent group as US-designated terrorists now, it would make it harder to move equipment and money. The decision is also a role reversal. For years, China has used technical holds to block Indians and US efforts to sanction Pakistan-based Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed leader. Abdul Rauf Asghar, reportedly killed in Indian strike, remained off the UN list because of Chinese objections. This time, it's the US yielding the same procedural tool. For Washington, the immediate cause is some irritation in Islamabad, which only last month welcomed a US decision to add the BLA and Majeed Brigade to its own national list of foreign terrorist organizations. But the benefit is time. Time to negotiate mineral access, time to nudge Pakistan on human rights safeguards, and time to ensure any Western investment does not trigger a local backlash. By declining for now to push through a UN listing, the US and its allies have not exonerated the groups. The case can be reviewed in 6 months. But the move underscores a broader shift, treating Balochistan less as a counter-terrorism problem and more as a zone where economic stakes and great power rivalry intersect. Whether this gamble works or not depends on two things: if Islamabad can stabilize the province and if Washington is ready to put in real money and political will in the region where China already has a big lead.